They don't care you're gonna make 30, 40, 50 grand on the flip. They just want the house gone. And those are the people you're looking for, who are actually motivated. Now, a lot of people, most regular people in a normal situation who aren't motivated, they're gonna be like, you're gonna take 50 grand from me? Screw you, I'm gonna go with a realtor. And you should, good for you.
My name is Piche, aka the Fruitful Investor. I grew up in a middle-class family and all I've ever wanted was freedom. By the age of 30, I became a self-made multi-millionaire, all from real estate investing. Follow me on my journey to travel the world when I want, where I want, while continuing to build a killer real estate business. Let's get it.
What's up, Fruitful Investors? In this video, I'm gonna tell you the secret to convince the seller to give you their house at a discount if you're flipping properties. I'm assuming if you're flipping, you wanna get a good deal because it's super important. I'm gonna tell you the secrets right here. Number one, there needs to be motivation. Like real motivation. I can't spell motivation, we'll leave it at that. There needs to be real motivation. So a lot of times people are gonna call and they're just interested. So I do a lot of flyers, I do a lot of Facebook ads, and people are just calling interested. Hey, I got your flyer in the mail. What's my house worth? What's my house worth? I'm like, dude, what's your address? Like they're just time wasters or tire kickers. They got something in the mail. They wanna see what's up. There needs to be real motivation. So we got things like divorce, right? You've heard of all the D's. We got death. We got downsize, inherited a property, financial problems. There's a ton of reasons why people need to sell. So we need to look for those people. So when I send out 30,000 flyers a month, right, I might only get like 2 or 3 people out of the 30,000, out of those 300 might call. There might be only 2 or 3, so like 1 per 100. That's actually motivated. They need to sell their house right now. So you're gonna have to go through a bunch of people and don't try and force the sale. That's the biggest secret of this whole video, is you can't really convince. So I know at the beginning I said we're gonna convince a seller. You can't. You can't convince someone to sell you their house at a discount if they're not actually motivated. Like, I'm not getting every deal on the street just because I'm a good talker. Doesn't matter what you dress, what shitty 1990s tactics you learned at some shitty seminar. You're never convincing a non-motivated seller to sell you their house for a discount. I don't care how good you are. There has to be real motivation, and we help solve that problem. So you're gonna get a lot of interested people who are time wasters. That's okay, take the phone calls. Just know going in to this business, 98% of your phone calls are just bullshit. Hey, I got your flyer in the mail, what's my house worth? It ain't what you're thinking it is. Okay, so that's all it is. So there needs to be real motivation. Number 2, once we actually go to the house, right, we talked on the phone, we got some information. I'm gonna do another video about what I talk about on the phone with them, because that's very important. Because guys, when I'm talking to people, like I'm getting a deal done on the phone before I even go to the house. Like I'll show you how to do that, like how we pitch offers, how do we get an agreement, basically an agreement before I even go. Because before all the phone calls that came in, yeah, I'll go to your house right now. I go to all of them. Just wasted so much time, gas, energy, whatever, just going to all these houses. It's a waste of time. Only like 1 out of 100 work. So I make the offers on the phone. Believe it or not. I'll show you how to do that. It's not as intense as you may seem. So, number 2, don't be sleazy, okay? So, realtors. Now, I am a realtor. I specialize with investors in my area. However, when I'm doing the buy and holds, I take the realtor hat right off. I'm not being a realtor anymore. And I'm not even that way anyway, because I work with investors. I'm not the sleazy realtor, the normal realtor that's out there. So, don't dress like a realtor, and don't talk like a realtor. There's a reason why they're calling you. They don't want a realtor. They got a real problem. Their house is disgusting maybe. It's falling in. There's just garbage everywhere, hoarder houses. They're embarrassed. They would never ever call a realtor for this type of situation. Maybe their father just died, their mother just died. They don't want to deal with that shit. They just want an easy sale and just move on, because this house keeps reminding them of their loved one who just passed, of the mess they're in, of the financial distress they're in. Like, this is real, guys. Like, we're not fucking around. This is people's lives we're dealing with, literally. So don't be a goddamn sleazy realtor. Don't go in there with your slick suit on, talking. Don't pull up in your Lamborghini, your nice car. If you have a nice car, park down the street. You want to seem normal. I dress exactly like this. When I go to a house, this is how I'm dressed. This is it. I'm just a normal dude. I take the realtor stuff out. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about your stuff. I'm walking through the house. I'm just being real. I'm talking to them the exact same way I'm talking to you right now. I'm not doing some repeat shit, some mirroring bullshit, some, realtor stuff I learned at a seminar. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just being a real person who's listening to their problems and I'm gonna buy your house cash and take care of your problems. This is how I'm talking to the seller. So don't be a sleazy realtor. There's a reason why they're calling you and not a realtor. Number 3, how do you convince a seller to get a good deal? Meet their terms, all of them, or as much as you can. So I'm talking about closing date, right? When do they want to close? 2 weeks? 1 week? 30 days? 60 days? I don't give a shit. You tell me when you want to close, Mr. Seller. I'm going to close whenever you want to close. You got all this hoarding furniture around. I can tell that they don't want to get rid of it. It's just, they're embarrassed. They don't have the time. You know, they just don't want to deal with it. No problem. Leave it all. I'll deal with it. Don't even clean the house. Don't do anything. Okay, no home inspections, no financing conditions. I'm meeting all your conditions. What else do you want, Mr. Seller? Oh, can I leave that armoire? I get this all the time. By the way, when I tell people like leave your furniture, you'd be surprised. You think most people would be like, no, I want to take that, right? It's a nice couch, whatever. They'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that fucking thing behind. I'm like, what? It's a nice couch. Anyway, yeah, sure. Like they'll leave, once I say that, they're gonna leave everything behind. It's good. That's how I get deals because they're like, oh my God, I have to move that thing. I'm gonna call my brother Joe to help me lug it out. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I'll cut it with the Sawzall. I'll throw it in the bin. Okay, so leave it all behind. So I'm just meeting all their terms. However, because I'm meeting your terms, I gotta get my price. Okay, your price, my terms. My price, your terms. I got confused there. All right, so that's how it kind of works. So we're gonna meet all their terms and we're gonna just give them whatever they want. And then we lead with the price at the end. Okay, no problem. I can close next week. You can leave all your furniture behind. Your Aunt Sally can come and get all their stuff 2 weeks after we close because she really likes this armoire. No problem. I'll keep it over there in the corner for her. We won't touch it. She can come grab it. Okay, whatever. I'm meeting all their terms. Now the price I can pay for your house is this. And I showed you in another video about how we calculate the formula for flipping properties. Watch for that video. It might have came out already or it's coming out very soon. Either or, in the next month or so, you're gonna see that video. That's how I get into the pitching stuff. So I do all of this stuff. We come to the agreement-ish on their terms. Then I go in for the price. How do I get price? I'm gonna tell you what my price is. Watch for that video. That's how we get into that, okay? Number 4, just be honest about what you're gonna make. Again, I talked about that in the last video. Just tell them exactly what your offer is gonna be and how much money you're gonna make. Like, I'm just honest. I tell sellers straight up, look, you can get more money if you sell this with a realtor. I promise you. In fact, I know a couple of realtors on my team. I'm also a realtor. We can sell your house for more if money is the main thing that you want, but you're gonna have to go through the showings, the financing, the buyer's gonna want this, they might want that. It's gonna be the whole thing. Do you wanna do that? Straight up, I give them the option. Oh, no, I don't want that. Sometimes they do, no problem. Let's go over here. I'll help you over there. Sometimes they're like, Matt, I just wanna get rid of this house, okay? Like my dad just died. I don't wanna be in this house anymore. I just wanna get rid of it. No problem. Like we'll buy it right now, but my offer will be lower. I know you're in a shitty situation. I know, but my offer is gonna be lower. It has to be. I'm a real estate investor. We got formulas to buy. I gotta make sure I don't lose money. In fact, here's the amount of money I'm going to make on it. This is what I plan on doing with it. If there's real motivation going back, they don't care. They don't care you're gonna make 30, 40, 50 grand the flip. They just want the house gone. And those are the people you're looking for, who are actually motivated. Now, a lot of people, most regular people in a normal situation who aren't motivated, they're gonna be like, you're gonna take 50 grand from me? Screw you, I'm gonna go with a realtor. And you should, good for you. But if you have a good problem, a big enough problem, okay, they don't care. 50 grand, I don't care. Just take the goddamn house. Just close next week. No problem, okay? So be honest because it could come back to bite you. Especially me being a realtor, like I got rules I gotta follow by. I tell everybody straight up, look, I'm gonna make money on this. I have to buy for less, no problem. I just want this house gone, okay? So real motivation. And like I said, in another video, I'm gonna do what I talk to them on the phone. I'm gonna give you the whole script. How do I talk to sellers on the phone? What do I tell them in order to get these deals? But once I get to the house, this is what I do when I get to the house, okay? Needs to be a real motivation. Don't be sleazy, don't be talking like a realtor, don't be all fancy. Meet their terms, give them everything they want, and then get your price, okay? If you give them everything they want and they're motivated, they're probably gonna go for your price or close to. You'll get a good enough deal, you'll make some money. Very easy, guys. This is very easy. We tend to overcomplicate things. Even me, when I started flipping and wholesaling and trying to get deals, I was like, oh, it's so complicated. I gotta learn what to say, all these fancy things. I was reading books, I was watching videos. And then when I came down to it, I was like, you know what? When I got the best deals from sellers, it was just when I was honest. I was just myself. I was just totally honest. I told them exactly what I was gonna make. Here's how I get to the price. I showed them our past flips on the phone. This is what your house is gonna look like. Looks pretty cool, eh? I'm gonna take that kitchen out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make the island. Oh, cool, Matt. I wish I could stay, but I can't. I know, come back when I'm done. I'll show you. Look, just totally honest. That's how it is. That's how I get deals. Your tactic might be, I don't know, there's a bunch of different ways. Maybe you're the cold left brain guy who's like, we got numbers to follow. It is what it is. So I know a lot of wholesalers that are like that. They get great deals. I'm the way I am. I'm just super honest. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna take care of your problem. Cool, we have an agreement. Awesome. If not, all right, best of luck. Next deal. There's a ton of other ones. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Hit that like button if you learned anything. Hit that subscribe button so we can see more of each other as well. And I'll see you in the next video.